Mods. Everybody loves modding. The GTA series especially has had some incredible mods being created for it. For example, the most impressive mods, for me at least, are the ones that take things from other GTA games and port them over to different ones. For example, there is a mod that ports the entirety of GTA Vice City to GTA 4's Rage engine, or a mod that ports the entirety of Liberty City to GTA 5, or even a mod that takes old Rockstar maps and ports them over to GTA San Andreas. Come to think of it, the only thing these mods have in common is that they've all been taken down by Take-Two Interactive. However, there's one quite obscure mod that's really old and I honestly don't see anybody talking about it. That mod is GTA 4 San Andreas. If you haven't realized by now, this mod takes the entirety of GTA San Andreas, well, the map at least, and ports it over to GTA's 4 Rage engine. Now, this mod is actually really old, and being released in 2012, but actually not even finished, only a beta version of it was released. It garnered quite a lot of attention back then, but it faded into obscurity and then nobody really seems to play it now. And I decided to try it out. I remember seeing it as a kid, like on YouTube, and for me it was the most mind-blowing thing. Like, you tell me that somebody took the most impressive game to me at the time, GTA 4, and ported over my favorite game of all time, GTA San Andreas, into it. That's incredible. However, my dumb kid brain couldn't figure out how to install the mod, nor did I have a PC that could run GTA 4, so I never played it back then. But I decided to try it out now and see if it's actually any good. However, before trying the mod out, I have to make a little rant. I will leave a timestamp on the screen so we can skip to the actual gameplay if you only care about that, but I have to get this off my chest. So installing the mod was obviously quite difficult. I mean, I expected that installing a 12-year-old mod for the worst PC port of all time, well, one of the worst PC ports of all time at least, would be difficult, and I understood that. However, this took quite a long time. So, firstly, obviously this mod is not compatible with the latest version of GTA 4. Like, to install this mod you need the GTA 4, however it only works with specific old versions, which you cannot obviously download from Steam. Now, my first dumb idea was to try to get the original disc version of GTA 4, like the one that came on day one when the game was released for PC, and to try to install it on that. Obviously I wouldn't buy the actual disc, that would be stupid, but I wanted to try to find it on the internet. So I managed to find the original 1.0 version of GTA 4, with the old disc installed. It was actually quite nostalgic, but anyways, I found it and installed it, and it involved reading a lot, and I mean a lot of Russian. So anyways, I installed the old GTA 4 version, I managed to get it correct and everything, and I'm pretty sure some Russian guy named Boris has my house and everything that I own right now because of the cracks and stuff that I had to install, the keygens and whatnot. But anyways, I managed to get 1.0 GTA 4 on my PC, which is a story for another video, by the way. So I figured installing the mod would be pretty simple. After all, if there's one version this old-ass mod might work, it would be day one version of GTA 4. So I've managed to get the installer for the mod, which by the way, I got lucky. The website for the mod has 6 download links and only one works. The Google Drive mod, I will link it in the description. So I booted up this installer that looks like it's straight out of 2009. I installed the mod, which was pretty simple to be fair. I open up the launcher, which also looks incredible, I have to say, and the game wouldn't start. Like, GTA 4 itself works, but if I try to launch with the mod, it doesn't even crash, it doesn't show anything, just blank screen and nothing happens. So my next course of action was to download GTA 4 on Steam, like my legitimately bought copy, and to try to downgrade it to version 1.0.7.0, which is like the most compatible version for mods and whatnot, which I figured would work. I don't know why I didn't think of that in the beginning. I don't know why I went with this weird ass pirating and everything route, but this was my idea. So I downloaded the game, and I got this tool online that lets you downgrade the game to the old version basically, and well, it worked, alright? I managed to get the game to version 1.0.7.0, so I figured let's try installing the mod now, it must work. Then I went to install the mod, and the installer, installed, but firstly I got an error for some file that was missing. I still have no idea, by the way, what that file is. Something streamed vehicles, I think it was called. The installer was also pretty lax about it, considering it just left me, continue, but I installed the mod, hoping it would work, but no. The game still showed the exact same symptoms. You open the launcher, you press play, and nothing happens. At this moment, I was already pissed. This has been the second time I'm installing this garbage. So I went to the old GTA 1.0 release. I uninstalled the mod. I installed the update to version 1.0.7.0, which I found somewhere on the internet. Like Rockstar has it hosted on their own website for some reason. Or actually, no, it was on a different random website. I'm sorry. I found it. I downloaded it. I installed the update manually to this 1.0 version of the game, and then I went to install the mod, and after lots of trial and error, the mod finally installed. And I still got the error complaining about the missing file, but the game didn't seem to mind. And I was able to open up the game and it worked. And although the frame rate was all over the place, like it dropped under 60 and everything, I don't care. I was just happy that it worked. So yeah, you can understand why I was so frustrated about getting this mod, and this whole video has just been a mess from start to finish. I highly doubt it's going to get much smoother. Okay, so before starting with the mod, I just have to show this installer. Like, look at this. Look at this. The PNG for CJ, I have no idea. This is 2009 Photoshop, and it's just so amazing. Like everything, I love it. But there's one more thing you have to see. Please read the following important information before installing. Although we don't support dragged versions of GTA, my copy of San Andreas took acid. That's why it won't work. That's why I had to uninstall it. I understand it means like pirated and cracked copies, but drugged. I have seen so many expressions for that, and I have never heard somebody type drugged versions of GTA. That's why CJ looks like this. My god. Okay, so after so many times I get this run. By the way, look at that. I bet you haven't seen that in ages. Games for Windows Live, it actually works. I know Microsoft says it's taken on, but no. It's a thing that still exists and it works, and you can find it in games like this. And you can actually log in with your Microsoft account and play online and whatnot. I love that they've changed the font and everything, but no, not the GTA 4, like title screen and Nico Bellic. No, that stays there, I guess. Also, the loading screen is actually really fast. I mean, I know it loads a much smaller map, but it's impressive. And yeah, here we are. Like, this reminds me of like launch day GTA Definitive Editions, because this is like how the atmosphere looks. It just made no sense with the games, you know, the intended atmosphere, and you can still stab people. So yeah, by the way, another thing I have to say, it's amazing how lax Rockstar was back then. Imagine if this got released today, they would have taken it down in mere seconds. And I'm sorry, I have to do this, right? The installation process took me a grueling 2 hours, so I have to get some sort of revenge, even if it's on this random NPC.
This can't be happening.
It is happening. That is the problem. So I have to show you one thing. Like, there's not much to do in this mod, but one thing you will do, and I have to enable God mode. We will see why in a moment. There are the gang wars. Like, you know how in the original San Andreas you had the gang war mechanic, and you have it here. However, it functions a little bit differently. You'll see what I'm talking about in a second. So, like, 3 enemies spawn here. You know, just like in the original game, you had to kill 3 enemies to... You provoked a gang war. I don't know why that's so dramatic. Gang war first wave. So now, these enemies just spawn here, like, one single spot, and I have to kill all of them. But... Oops, I'm sorry. Guess he wanted to help me. Oh, okay. So, you will be able to kill them as much as you want. There's infinite waves, and they always spawn at the same exact, you know, the same exact amount. And by the way, the M4 has a flashlight for some reason. I have no idea why, and it's also like you can see through it. Also, the radio, I have to disable that. I kind of forgot, but yeah, that's why I'm just running away. Like, you stay infinitely and do nothing. So I'm curious. Are the interiors enterable? Whoops, I guess I will not be going back. I mean, I just entered the void. No, I'm out. No, I don't want that. Okay, so there are races here, but they do not really function as you would intend. So they give you the burrito, which is like one of the slowest cars in the game. And my dumbass, I tried to play this race one more time, but trust me, it's so boring. Like, do you notice how I thank you, the CJ, I mean Nico, for telling me I'm a moron. I have been waiting here for a good amount of time and nothing is happening. Like, I want to see the other opponents, but they do not come. They do not. I'm sorry, their AI is broken. Like, this is not even a race, this is just a leisure. What? That failed the race. Really? That's the thing that failed the race. One bullet right put nowhere failed the race. Okay, I don't even know why I decided to do this. Boop. I guess CJ has a body made out of steel. Okay, so there is a teleport for CDC Mafia stories. Now, I am very impatient to see what that is. Okay, so that's Mafia, I guess. Huh. By the way, as much as I like to hate on how this mod works and everything, this still, like, these water reflections are just so good. I love it. So I'm in Las Venturas now, and yeah, there's, by the way, there's no people on. When. So it seems that these guys are made out of invincible. I love how he does indicate it. He looks straight at my gun. Like, just come at me. I'm just gonna chuck a grenade and see how invincible they are. Yeah, I thought so. This is like so depressing. By the way, there's no engine sounds. You just hear the tires. Like, this feels so, I don't know how to explain it, eerie, like liminal. It's odd. So I used to like to come here a lot as a kid in San Andreas, like, and just, you know, fight against the police and whatnot. I don't know why, I always found it fun. By the way, the bikes are literally, you know, motorcycles from GTA 4, so that's why they look weird. I don't know why I thought, CJ, why you have to go up. That's not what you need to do. You have to, like, go up the never mind, I have a different idea. So yeah, this is the modding capabilities. I love how unconnected that was. But I stole a bus. I have no idea what I'm doing anymore. Okay, so I am back, you may notice. So basically what happened is that GTA 4 gets really offended if you alt tab it, and it didn't want me to get back in. Which meant that I had to close and reopen the game, and now I have no gravity. I love how CJ looks like he's swimming in the air. Okay, yeah, nothing is happening. Oh, the train! No, let's get the damn train. Come on! It was close. It was close. No, but don't worry, we can get it. I have a special idea. I just need to find the key for it. There we go. Okay, that did not work how I intended it to. Let's try playing some basketball though, real quick. The hoops are floating, and I hit an invisible wall, which. Okay, so invisible wall doesn't exist now, it just existed like a moment ago. Yeah, I mean, the hoops are really high up, and I swear I did not press anything. This just turned me around randomly. And now I'm underground. Now I'm falling through the map. And now I'm back. If you ask me to explain what happened, I have no idea. Please don't try to get me to explain anything that's going on in this mod. Let's try eating a Clucking Bell. Yeah, let's not, actually. We'll keep CJ skinny. I have never seen a more depressing highway. Like there's no sound, there's nothing. There's just people driving around to nowhere, and the only people are the ones in the cars because there's no the people on sidewalks. Yeah, let's do a wheelie. You cannot even hear the tires anymore. I guess CJ does not care. So there's a mission mark here, and I'm scared to run what that is. Oh, it just teleports me to the rooftop. That's nice, I guess. There's a helicopter here. I love how this broken old-ass mod understood draw distance and fog better than the new definitive edition, which was released in 2021. This looks better, genuinely. I have no idea how they managed to do that. So there's gonna be a bit of a problem because I do not have the numpad on my keyboard, and I don't think flying with a mouse is going to go really well. I mean, I guess I won't crash yet. So I have no idea what I'm doing. To be honest, this mod has been less fun than I imagined. Like I don't even know how I'm going to make a video out of this. This is a better matter of flying, by the way. Just flying away like this. Okay, so I'm gonna go down to the airstrip. What's that? Okay, so I may have flown a bit too hard. I think the game is going to break. Yeah, I actually don't want to be a part of this anymore. I think I have flown a bit too high up, and yeah, I'm going to just go down until the no, you have to be kidding me. The game has crashed again. This is insane. How broken can one mod be? And we're back again. By the way, this desert is really bright. Like it genuinely feels like it's a flashbang in my face. Why are there so many cars around the deserted airstrip? And I went through the fence, but that's the least of my issues. I'm sorry, I have to do this. I feel. So why are there so many cars? There's less cars in towns. I feel so inclined to do this. And they didn't even cause a chain explosion. It's more boring than I anticipated. Like, you cannot even have fun exploding cars around. Okay, so there's a plane here, but planes aren't in GTA 4, so I am really curious to see how they've handled this. I mean, you can fly. Nothing is rotating on this plane, and it feels as if it's like I'm flying a balloon. That's the closest thing I can compare it to. And I'm going to come tumbling down. Oh, I love the GTA 4 ragdoll physics. What? I went over the fence? I always love these ragdoll physics. They're so good. Okay, stop. Come on, CJ, get up. Why are there so many tires on the floor in the military base? What is the US Army hiding from us? Okay, so Jesus Club is also enterable, and let's see, nobody's here. There's not even any music, and okay, so not all of the club is enterable, but yeah, there's no music here, nothing is just playing. Like, this is the most depressing club I've seen. It genuinely feels creepy to be here. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it feels like I'm not supposed to be in this place, in this mod. So as much as I'm hating on this mod and talking shit, I had to go down to Bayside. Bayside is like my favorite place in GTA San Andreas. I just love it. Like, the atmosphere here is so good, and even with this mod, I like how it looks, and I'm having genuine fun. Like, just being in this place. Although there's not anything to do here, but it's hard to explain it. So I want to climb up Mount Chiliad, and by the way, there's also a lot of cars here for some reason. I want to go up Mount Chiliad. Come on, bike! Come on, you can. Oops. Let's pretend that I didn't see that. So yeah, I have a different idea. Like, my bike would not be able to climb this naturally. Yeah, this is how we're gonna do it. Yeah, we can make it. Okay, so I think that's it. I love how smoothly he fell. So yeah, this is my final stunt jump. I don't know why exactly I thought that was going to go smoothly. Like, I don't know why I thought something as simple as jumping from a ramp will go smoothly in this mod. But no, it won't. I at least thought I was going to get a satisfying crash, but no. I just have to do this. This is my reaction to playing this for over an hour now. So one thing I always liked doing in GTA 4 was using the clips editor. Like, yeah, you have to enable clip capture, and basically you can create short movies inside of this game. Like, here you have to press F7, but you'll get this menu open up, and yeah, I pressed online. I probably shouldn't have. What? Is this for real? This old ass version of GTA 4 just open up Internet Explorer. I did not know that Windows 11 has Internet Explorer built into it. Like, when you type in Internet Explorer, just comes up Microsoft Edge. I thought that they physically removed Internet Explorer, but no, I guess not. Yeah, I can't reach this page, no wonder. No wonder. Okay, so I remember knowing how to use this tool, but that was a long time ago. And times change. Oh, these epilepsy-inducing filters, I love them. So this is the final clip. This is what I've been working on for the past 20 minutes or so. I am not proud of myself, by the way. This is the most fun I've had playing this mod. So in conclusion, that's it. Like, I'll be honest, this was much less fun than I anticipated. I played this mod for maybe 2 hours and I could barely scramble enough for a 15-minute video. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to edit this into something coherent. This was such a mess, and it took so much time to install everything, and I hope you enjoyed whatever this was. I don't think this will make for a good video, but yeah, I guess I will see you all in the next one.